Gun production has scaled back for most manufacturers, but that doesn't mean we have not witnessed some of the coolest handguns enter the market throughout 2022. Check out this roundup if you are looking for inspiration on cool handguns to buy. Zevo Z9 Elite. Zev designed their pistols to be bold, beautiful, and deadly. Owning a Zev pistol is like owning the Maserati of handguns. They aren't cheap by any means, but you definitely get what you pay for. One thing you will notice right away is that Zev doesn't skimp on details. The slide on this OZ9 Elite has front press check serrations to make life easier. They also have rear serrations for better gripping when racking in your first round or performing remedial action. This means that you get great control with less perceived recoil and reduced muzzle flip for faster and accurate follow-up shots, which is what every shooter wants in a handgun. Besides allowing the integration of the locking block, the patented steel receiver also comes with extended rails that provide an adequate surface area of contact to the slide. This also acts as a lubrication reservoir for high friction points, as well as a channel for clearing out debris. This minimizes recoil by evenly dispersing the energy along with the receiver through the handgun's custom grip. KelTec P50. There are some firearms that turn heads simply because their designs are so unusual. But in the case of the KelTec P50, it isn't a gimmick. Described as unique, adaptable, and retro, this is a pistol that is able to fire high-velocity, low-recoil 5.7 x 28mm ammunition. And while that in itself is sort of impressive, there is the added fact that it has a 50-round magazine. You'd expect it to have a massive external drum magazine, but that's not actually the case. Rather, KelTec took a cue from the Magnum P90, which just happens to also fire the same cartridge. Anyone familiar with that futuristic-looking submachine gun will know the double-stop magazine lies horizontally along the top of the gun. While it is still too bulky for a daily carry personal defense firearm, as home defense guns go, this one will have enough rounds to fight off an army of intruders. Magpul FDP9 Folding Pistol. This one is pretty crazy. Rumored for more than a decade, Magpul teamed up with Zev Technologies to create a folding pistol. Officially titled the FDP9, Magpul announced the gun on January 25 with an expected 2022 release. With recently confirmed classification of the FDP9 as a handgun, the purchaser can enjoy the firearm as a self-enclosing, large-format pistol. The FDP9 rear cover includes a fixed sling swivel to allow carrying the pistol slung when not being fired. They may also choose to file the appropriate ATF Form 1 and, after approval, purchase a conversion kit to legally assemble it into the FDC9. It will then be classified as a short-barreled rifle and subject to all NFA laws. Although not certain at this time, the FDC9 might also be offered straight from Zev and would transfer to the purchaser as an SBR on an ATF Form 4 through their local dealer. The FDP9 and FDC9 will not be available from Magpul. They will be available from Zev Technologies and through distributors and dealers that carry Zev firearms. Walther PDP. The Walther PDP is one of the newest Walther pistols to be released. It is a pistol that has received some really strong praise. One of the key things that set the Walther PDP apart from other polymer-framed pistols in the market today is its feature set. As a new improved trigger system by Walther, the PDP features a shortened length of travel and increased trigger brake tactile definition. As a result, you get a recognizable and distinct feel for recurring accuracy, and thereby maximizing your confidence. The super terrain serrations on the slide allow for quicker and responsive hands-on engagement with the handgun, which is what every shooter wants. What's more, slide serrations offer a new and more positive feel to operating the action that is evident from the first use. Lastly, the featured performance duty texture offers an aggressive surface to ensure proper grip traction in various conditions, be it icy cold temperatures, torrential rainfall, humidity, extreme heat, or thick mud. Luckily, it is non-abrasive and will therefore not irritate your skin or clothing. Vigilant Rifles Model 20. Until recently, Vigilant Rifles primarily was known for its large caliber bolt action and semi-automatic rifles. Apparently, someone at the company was tired of shooting the 50 BMG rounds and decided to develop a 9mm as the company has introduced its nifty Model 20, which is available in multiple configurations. While it has the look of a plinker, it is actually one serious firearm. Civilians can take aim with a pistol version 8-inch barrel or rifle version with a 16-inch barrel. Law enforcement and military customers can go with the Select Fire submachine gun model. All of the versions feature integrated fixed sights and a Picatinny rail for the mounting of optics. It can even use Glock magazines. Silencerco Maxim 9. Silencerco may be young, but they are by no means inexperienced. Born out of the Wild West, the American manufacturer has consistently upped the ante on their entire line of suppressors, firearms, and assorted accessories over the last decade. There's no denying that the Silencerco Maxim 9 is not your dad's pistol, or traditional in any sense of the word. However, looks can be deceiving. The integrally suppressed 9mm is noticeably shorter and lighter than your average suppressed pistol, primarily due to its mostly hollowed muzzle. Additionally, they made sure that their premier firearm is compatible and hearing safe with all 9mm factory ammo, even JHP rounds. Although it may appear quite complex, the Maxim 9 is actually remarkably user-friendly. In practice, it only takes a few seconds to field strip the pistol and remove the baffles. Plus, users aren't required to depress the trigger. Even further, Silencerco decidedly constructed the Maxim 9 to be fit to be carried in a holster, and is even pretty accurate. To make their impressive pistol even more adept, they also integrated a removable optics plate, offer Magpul PMAG17 and GL9 mags, ambidextrous controls, and slapped on a modest price tag, all things considered. FN 590 LS Edge. The FN 509 LS Edge is made for the demanding situations where split seconds matter, making it the most promising tactical pistol to lay your hands on in 2022. What exactly is the FN 509? It's a striker-fired, polymer-frame pistol chambered in 9x19. Predictably, it uses a double-stack magazine and gives users a capacity of 17 rounds in a flush-fitting magazine. Various capacity magazines exist, including California-approved 10-rounders and tactical 24-rounders. The handgun's fiber optic sight and a low-profile optic system, coupled with a flat-faced and crisp trigger, lightning-cut long slide, and flared aluminum magazine will allow you to master control for better marksmanship. Being the most advanced striker-fired 509 pistols available, you can rest assured that the features are critically chosen to guarantee you every advantage. Lastly, chambered in 9mm, the FN 590 LS Edge will equally crush other handguns in competitions and home defense. Magnum Research 429 Desert Eagle. Dubbed the 429 Desert Eagle, Magnum Research has a new, super-fast 4.4 caliber cartridge in its lineup. It's based on the 50 Action Express cartridge case that's been necked down for 429 diameter bullets. Like every Desert Eagle, holding the weighty 68-ounce gun is immediately empowering, and pulling the trigger on the piece drums similarly rewarding confidence. The rubberized, rear wraparound grips add to the controlled feel and fit in the hand. As many can attest, Desert Eagles are aware they're a handful for those with small paws. Yet, the large grip frame is still very manageable. Hunters will find the round and the gun capable of taking down most any game, while the more rapidly expanding, lighter-weight JHP bullets are ideal for light to medium-sized game. The heavier jacketed soft points should do a real number on bigger game, needing greater penetration. Not only does the 429 offer increased ballistic performance over the 4.4 Magnum in general, but grants a full 7 rounds of firepower, should it ever. Aero Precision EPC9. The Aero Precision EPC9 isn't so much a gun as it is a buffet. With receiver sets, complete uppers, barrels, bolt assemblies, and more, the EPC9 is a build-your-own pistol caliber carbine set. The Aero Precision EPC9, pictured in the header, leads the way as a modular PCC that's completely user-configurable. Aero sells EPC9 parts as completed lowers and uppers, or as just a stripped lower and upper. This means that the user can build it to the specifications, using their own trigger. However, if they just want to buy a complete upper and lower and slap them together, Aero offers that as an option. The EPC9 feeds from standard Glock magazines. Stripped lowers start at $139 and go up to around $400 for a complete lower with a stock. Springfield Armory Hellcat RDP. The Springfield Hellcat is one of the most popular concealed carry pistols on the market. Well, in February, Springfield unveiled the new Hellcat RDP. The new variant comes affixed with a hex wasp red dot and features Springfield's self-indexing compensator. Like the original, the RDP main purpose is as a concealed carry pistol. Here you have a gun that weighs but 19 ounces, just over 1 pound. It packs either 11, 13, or 15 rounds plus one in the chamber, and comes with a pre-mounted red dot. Besides being the highest capacity micro 9mm and one of the coolest handguns in the world, the Springfield Armory Hellcat RDP pairs a self-indexing compensator and hex micro red dot to guarantee fast target acquisition with accurate and rapid follow-up shots. What's more, the Hellcat RDP comes with enhanced ergonomics, and of course, the Gen 2 trigger. Also included is a cover plate with top serrations for when you do not have optics to mount.